All right, so we are technically live on YouTube. All right, so we are live now, guys. Um, and everybody that is literally subscribed to Dr. Bill's YouTube channel would see the live. We have two views so far. All right, so good morning, everyone, and I heartily welcome you guys to a new week. This is from Dr. Bill's Academy, Elite. This is Dr. Bill's Elite Live section from Dr. Bill's Academy, and today is Monday, where do outlook. We do an outlook on what the market should present to us for the week ahead. Understand? So we do this week in, week out, and please, if you're hearing me, you could use the chat box. So let me know you guys can hear me, and we are flowing together.
Okay, Lucky, if you're there, you can give me access to share my screen so I can start. I need to step out.
Okay, no wahala. All right. All right. If you can hear me, just say yes, I can hear you, or type one on the chat box. I'm seeing you guys chat. We have 47 people viewing right now. All right, so I'm bringing in.
Just call me Timmy. Timmy is fine. Don't call my other. Timmy is fine.
My insults, now you know my organ now. I'm bringing in my boss, my very biggest boss, Queen, Pretty Queen, ICT Pretty Queen Temi. She's
I'm
very,
also
very good at. She's very, very good at everything she does. So she'll be starting or kickstarting the show, and I'll be here, and I also have tutor 25 as well as other tutors. So okay, Temi, I'll be maximizing your own. All right, so you can share screen. You have the floor, ma.
all right, guys. Good morning, everyone. How are you people doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Great start to the week. And what have been your biggest motivation so far as a trader? Put it on the chat box, every one of you. What has been your biggest motivation so far as a trader? What has motivated you to keep going on despite that sometimes you might not actually have been getting the results you want, but you kept going on? What is the thing that has been motivating you to be on your toes, to continue on this path as a trader? Let me see it on the chat box. Then if you can also see my screen shared, I'm sharing my screen right now. Do let me know. If you can see my screen share, do let me know. Do let me know. Do let me know. All right. If you can see my screen share, do let me know. Put it on the chat that ma we can see your screen. Beautiful. I can see we have 77 persons now on this live chat. 77 persons on the live chat. 77 persons on the live chat. Lucky, can you see my screen? I'm sharing my chat. I don't know if you guys can see my chat.
Yes,
Yeah, I can see
the
it
dollar
fine.
versus yen.
Okay, good. Beautiful. So guys, every one of you have one thing or the other that have been motivating you to carry on this path, even when you're not seeing results. I want to inspire you guys this morning that anything you desire so well in your heart, as long as you consistently put in the work, even when it does not look like it's going to yield results, and you're doing the consistent daily show up the right way, you certainly get the reward in no time. All right. Now, many of you started this forest because you're seeing somebody post your positive things out there of how you changed their life, and you've been here and you're not seeing anything done in your life. This is because someone else's story is not your story. Someone else's how they arrive from their grace to their grace is not yours. God has only put you in this path because God wants you to write your own story and use that person as your motivation. All right. Now we come up here every week on Mondays. Why do we do all of these things? Because we want to see people win. We want to show you that this thing is practical. If you put in genuine effort, you begin to see results. We want to show you guys that it's not a facade, that Forex is a scheme or a scam. We want to show you guys that you can put in your all and you see results. What you see people showing out there is not like they are scamming people or there is genuine result. And that is why we're taking our time to teach you people the blueprint of how to become profitable. Profitability starts first of all for you accepting that this thing works. If you have a doubt in your mind that it does not, it will find it difficult to actualize profitability. You have to first believe that it works. When you first believe that it works, you now begin to look for the right positive source on how to get it done. The right positive source is what we are doing here. Every Monday, we'll come up here, share you market outlook, we'll show you what the market is saying, directional buyers, the strategies, the system, the concept. You learn all of these things for free. What is going to be your take? You're learning all these things. The videos are now on the YouTube for free. When we finish these classes, you get to see them on YouTube on that live session. You go back to the videos, you study the videos, you take note of what you have learned, go to the chat and backtest it. How many of you have done that? How many of you have done that diligently because you want to win and you are not here because you want to get 100,000 naira? 100,000 naira that cannot even sustain you for more than 1 week. Why are you limiting yourself? I see people begging, begging, begging peanut money. Nobody can beg their way to become a billionaire or a millionaire, but you can actually copy someone's blueprints, follow the path they took to become multi-millionaire, and you see that actualize in your life. But you can only do that if you have a daring faith. You can only do that if you believe, if you follow the blueprint by doing the right thing. What is doing the right thing? I mentioned earlier, go back to all of these live videos we do here on YouTube and study them and put out all the things you're learning. All right. Now, when you're doing that, you are now giving yourself the assurance that this thing I'm putting on myself into this path I'm taking, I hope I get to see results. And as long as you're doing the right thing, like I said, not doing what you're doing and not doing it rightly, you certainly will not begin to see results. And if you're still confused, you just don't know how to get it done by yourself, you cannot sign up for the mentorship. Signing up for the mentorship is you now saying, I need somebody to make me get to see these things directly from their view. I need someone to hold my hands and tell me when I'm wrong and guide me. That is what a mentor does for a mentee. For a mentor, what a mentor does for a mentee, taking a mentorship, a journey that would have cost you 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, the mentor now will share their own experience by proxy, teaching you what they know that got them successful, and you will now begin to see that you get it done in a shorter period of time. I don't know if you guys are motivated this morning. If you are motivated this morning, put on the chat box, I am motivated. So stop having the mindset of attending these live sessions we host for giveaway. To be very honest, I don't take any class that is cheap. I don't do any free class out there because I understand that value costs money. Value that costs money, people values it, and that is why people will always value gold and diamond. So don't come to this class because it is free and misuse the privilege. Someone is paying for you. It's just as Jesus Christ died for our sin, he paid for atonement for our sin. Paying for the atonement for our sin, we now misuse that privilege. We certainly will not have access to the kingdom of God. Someone paid for this session, which is Antec. Antec Market is a proprietor firm that funds trader who wants to scale up, who wants to maximize their skills, who have the skills but have limited capital. Now, Antec Market give you the opportunity to now tap into a larger fund. Antec Market is paying for these classes for you in thousands of dollars. Now you don't have to pay for yourself. All you need to do, show up on Monday, show up on Tuesday and Thursdays. When you have any questions from all you've learned and you are not getting it clearly, you come to the live session, which is our question and answer, and you ask questions and you get clarity. Getting clarity, you put it down, you continue to build yourself, you continue to work on your path. That is how you grow. Growth is something that you are intentional about. If you are not intentional about growth, you definitely will not see growth. You cannot be rich when you are not intentional about what you want to do and put it in writing. The Bible says, out. I write it out mostly. I've always write my goals, and I found out that I don't take it very. I'm not dedicated to it. So for the first time this year, I decided to write my goals on a paper. I printed it out. I laminated it. I bring it out in the morning. I pray earnestly with it. Why? I want to be seeing my goals. I want to see that this is what I want. No distractions. I have to attain these goals. That is intentionality. Are you doing that, or are you just here because you want to get the highest top fan and make 100,000 naira? That is not enough to buy you a Mercedes Benz or a Toyota car or a keke napep. Change your mindset. Growth starts from the mind. Wins start from the mind. How you see life starts from the mind. Distractions will come. Ensure that you consistently shut it out of your life. If you really want to grow, any form of distraction, no matter how small it is, cut it off. If it's human being, cut it off. If it's your friends that will not let you stay focused to your goal, cut them off quickly. In the end, you came to this life alone. You are living alone. If you are broke, you are broke alone. There's no group poor being poor. Yes, misery love company. But when you are poor, you are broke. You get to deal with the consequences of being a poor man alone. So be desperate about your goal, be intentional, and be selfish about it. Don't let any form of distraction come in between you and attaining your goal. Because when you are rich, people will adore you, people will respect you, people will value you, people want the rich aspect of you, people want to honor the rich aspect of you. So do not stop by. Don't stop by halfway because you are distracted by things that are not valuable. Make yourself a person of value and ensure that that valuable person you have worked yourself. Protect it at all costs so nobody tampers with it. So today's session, we're going to be showing you market outlook. Remember what I said. After this session, go back to the recordings. We are not here to play. We are here to change your lives. If I had seen somebody who taught me first when I was learning, I would have valued mentorship. I didn't get it for free. I paid the mentorship. I respect the mentor. I valued every opportunity that comes my way. And I studied hard like crazy. So when you hear my name ringing a bell, a household name, oh, you do it so seamlessly, it's because I have put in a whole lot of work that has taken me to where I am today. What are you doing for yourself? So every single one of you make a change of your mindset to change your trajectory from this week. Come to the live session expecting us to give you your best and you get the best. Open your mind to download every single thing we are giving to you to change your trading career. And trust me, in the next 3 months, you'll be more than profitable. If you want to get an account, looking on the screen, I don't know if they put it there or you wherever you got to see this link, go there. There's a link to scale up and get an account from Antec Market, different sizes of account. You can start up with a 5K account. I traded the 10K account and I made $500. No, 500 and 40 something dollars. And Antec Market's 10K account. What is 500 something dollars? That's 800 and something thousand. Get an Antec account today. That is the only way you can start scaling profitability. All of these trades we give you on the live session maximize the opportunity that comes your way. You always not have to get it all the time. So remember the 12 virgins, right? When the bridegroom came, all there waiting and waiting and waiting. That is prepping themselves. Now, the others that did not prepare themselves accurately well, they did not get all the things needed to be able to wait for the groom. Their oil got finished. And when the bridegroom comes around, they were not there, they were left behind. Do you want to be that person when 3 years to come, people are they've achieved their goals, they've bought houses, they've bought cars. You are still there begging for 5,000 naira giveaway. The bridegroom have come and has left you behind because you still want to use 100,000 naira giveaway to change your life. When the actual change of your life lies with you getting knowledge. They say knowledge is what? Knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is wealth when you maximize it properly. I will use the word a maximized knowledge used properly is wealth. So I'm going to be ending here today. I'm just going to do a very quick one on my analysis on the screen. So if you love this very short motivation, I know it took a bit of time. Put it on the chat box and let me know what you've learned from this short motivation this morning. Put it on the chat box. Let's go. Let's you know bulletproof the chat box with what we've learned. Fire emojis, fire emojis. Let's go. Wealth. Put it on the chat box. Wealth and some fire emoji. Wealth and some fire emoji. Wealth and some fire emoji. Share this link to as many persons as possible. It's not only going to be Outlook about Outlook. We're also going to be showing you sometimes about templates on how to become a multi-millionaire, templates on how to become a profitable traders, where we can share slides on our screen, teach you practically how to maximize the opportunities here. It's not always going to be about chat. We're going to teach you people different ways on how to be a better person and a better trader. All right. So on the screen, you see I have the USD versus the Japanese yen. And overall, this pair has been bullish, has been buying insanely. I actually gave the bullish movement when it started buying from the bottom. Now, people say, why are you selling when it's buying? Now, when I look at the dollar, this is the dollar. Let me share the screen for the dollar. This is the dollar, and evidently, I have been very short term for the dollar. I took a turn towards the end of last year and started buying. Now, if you look at my screen, I don't know if you guys can see the dollar on my screen, the charts, the DXY is the dollar index. I don't know if you can see it on my screen, or the
Yeah,
USDT
sorry,
chart is what is still
sorry,
showing.
Queen, your chat is no more showing, please.
Okay, let me see if I can share. Okay. Okay, guys, let me know if you can see the screen of the dollar, the DXY. I've started sharing it now.
Okay, yes, we can see it now.
Okay, if you look at the screen, you have the dollar index DXY. Now, you can see that it started becoming bearish. Last year, when I look at the yearly, the dollar ended up closing bearish. I did an analysis on USD card and I talked about USD card being bearish for last year, and it's evidently did exactly that. Now the dollar was bearish last year. Look at the yearly candle, was bearish by the pounds, the euro versus the pounds versus the dollar, the euro versus the dollar. All of them were bullish last year, right? Okay, now, if you look at this dollar now, it was bearish and closed bearish. That was why it returned back, started selling towards the end of last year because they need to maintain that tempo of closing the yearly candle as a bearish candle. Now it started selling. This is the dollar selling last year, and we broke out of the trend line. This is where we broke out of the trend line. We broke out of the trend. What do I mean by breaking out of the trend line? When a pair is bullish, they respect the bullish PDRAs, they respect the bullish trend line. There's a trend, what you mean, trend line is like a footprint the market leaves as they move. It's a footprint showing you the dominant participants in the market. The trend line will show you if it's the bulls or the bears are the dominant participant, which is if it's the buyers or the sellers are the dominant participants. All right. Now, if you look at it, this is our last major supply level that actually eliminates this demand here, and we broke this structure. We've broken that structure. This is a first shift in what we call it, a change in structure. CSID, change in dynamic. That's change in structure dynamic, right? Or you can call it, some people call it shock. I really don't like to use that word shock, use change of character. Say that I use a break of structure or a change in what dynamic, CSID, change in dynamics, right? Now, this was the first time we broke that level. And ever since then, we have not come. Now, this is a key point. This is a key point. Why is it a key point? This is a structural level for BS, a structural level for BS. They've broken two structure break gives a clear confirmation that price is interested in making a bullish corrective move. All right. And now we are reacting. This is a bearish order block. This is an inducement. We tap into that liquidity and failed to break above the high. We failed. They didn't close above it. They ran back into it. Now, if you want to see markets give information, when they take out a high, you want to see them break that high, impulse it, and make some certain structural move above it. What do I mean? Now, this is it. This is it. You want to see something like this, you see it, then will now come down, right? You want to see them break above and make some structural move again and close above it. But what was price doing here? What did we see? Instead of price doing something like this to confirm that they want to continue to go higher, they whipped into that liquidity and they closed inside the range. Bearish 4 hour candle. They closed inside the range, a bearish 4 hour candle. Now, closing inside the range with this candle, this is more like an impulse, right? So I'm now looking at a short-term sell, probably to clear an internal range liquidity because we've evidently taken an external range. And since price moved from external to internal, internal to external, so I'm looking for a short-term sell And when the market opened, the euro impulsively had a big candles. They started buying the euro and the pounds, right? So until I see that this level is close above bullish candle, I'll look for short term sales on the dollar. Where is the short term sales? I've looked somewhere around here. This liquidity, this internal range liquidity. So we are seeing that they are reacting from this fair value gap. So I'm looking for more sales. If I'm looking for more sales, looking at the looking at the um USD versus the yen, looking at the yen, this is it. Let me share the USD versus the yen chart. I'm not going to look for short-term sales. Why? This is a chart of when you look at it, this was the first time they displaced this level. They still haven't come back to tap this breaker here. When I go far deep into a more bigger candles, you can see the key level right here. 12-hour candles are more superior than 4-hour. And around this key level, we can see another key level, bullish key level by the right hand side. So this level at alone is having a fair value gap, a key level. Price needs to this level. Price needs to come to this level. From what I can see, we are making a bearish corrective move. Now, if you go down to the 4-hour, when price opened, there was a gap. There was a gap in price. This is the gap. This is the 4-hour. This is the gap. What happened? Gaps in the markets, we call them volume imbalance. They are either filled up with body candles. They are, remember what I said, gaps in the market, they are either filled up with body candles or they either fill up with body candle or they serve as a rejection block. So I expected it to be filled with body candle or serve as a rejection block. Now, when I go to the 2-hour, all I can see a key level there because this place was broken by this gap. Market closed somewhere around here. Let me put on session. Okay, look at market. Yeah, I was very correct. And we had this guy. They closed there, they opened there. Evidently showing you that over the weekend there was weakness in the yen. What did I have to do? I had to wait for price to come back to react on the what? To the imbalance. I had to use this key level right here. And when price got, I took a what? A sell. Where's my TP? Remember I showed you on the 12-hour, there's a fair value gap here. This is what? A buy side imbalance, a sell side inefficiency, meaning there's an inefficiency on the sell side. Price was able I've not been able to balance the buy side. Price was trading one direction without balancing the buy side. So there's an inefficiency on the buy side that needs to be balanced on the sell side. And that is evidently what price is doing. And that's why I have the sell on USDJPY, which is currently in profit. Here now. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you've learned something very brief. My classes are very swift, straight to the point, no hurdles or no controversy. I just show you what you need to be seen from internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. Now, this is an internal range liquidity. Volume imbalances are liquidities. They are under what? Internal range liquidity. Like I said, you say that they are filled up with body candles or they serves as rejection block, right? And in this case, I'm using them as rejection block. On the 2-hour, it's filled with body candle. On the 4-hour, it's serving as rejection block. Where's my TP? 12-hour fair value gap. This is it. Very clean. Price have not been there. It has not been tampered. Very, very clean. So anybody buying above this level is obviously buying and sitting on liquidity. And price can trap you by dropping down to that level. So guys, thank you all for stopping by. Remember what I said. Don't join the session because you're looking for giveaway. You're bigger than giveaway bid wants to compliment for your effort. When you win it as a supplement, you can know how to use the money wisely. You can use the money 100,000 to get a 5K account and scale up with the skills you've learned, and that could be the breakthrough you've ever been waiting for. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to just pennies. Don't limit yourself to what you can be able to afford to provide for yourself over and over. Let the giveaway you're getting on this session as a compensation for you guys joining. We want to compensate you for joining the live session. We want to say, taking out your time to join, we see your struggle, we see your hustle, we want to support you. That is what the giveaway is all about. Come with this mindset and you see your life change. Thank you all for joining, and I'll be
Okay, copy.
Okay, you can take over.
All right. For 1 minute, I'm trying to pin this thing to this thing. All right, so guys, that was a very, 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 very beautiful one from ICT Queen Temi. Please, if you gain value, please just burn down the chat box. Send fire, 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 fire. Because I mean, she gave serious value. So burn down the chat box. Fire, fire, fire. If you guys gained knowledge from what she said, what she taught so far, send in the fire emoji, guys. If you guys gained something, if you guys gain knowledge, send the fire emoji. Keep the fire emoji coming in. Keep the fire emojis coming in. If you gained something so far, um, just fire is all I need. If you gain knowledge today, just send fire. I need to see that chat box burnt down. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I'm glad you guys gained so much knowledge. And all right, all right, all right. Okay, so moving on. All right, moving on the live outlook section today. All right, before we continue, so just like ICT Queen rightly stated, I don't know, you guys can see on my screen, right? Where you guys can see the Handtech link for Handtech for those that would love to purchase an account, right? And there's a discount code on the screen also. The discount code is new 30. For this is for new users, people that have not used Handtech before. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's okay with the fire. Oh, it's okay with the fire. Someone is asking, what is a PEEP? How is it calculated? If you want to know about that, there's an upcoming beginners boot camp next month for new traders, traders that have little or no knowledge about forex. So make sure you're there. You can contact Dr. Bills or contact the Dr. Bills Academy for directions on how to be positioned for the upcoming boot camp. So and people asking risk management, this one, leverage in forex and all that, make sure you join that upcoming beginners bootcamp. So contact the academy and be positioned for the upcoming bootcamp. So you get to learn all this basic knowledge about forex. All right, so enough with the fire, guys. Moving on. So just like I said, for people that would love to start up their trading journey with a good prop firm, the link is on the chat. The link is on the screen. Um, the Handtech link is on the screen, and there's a discount code, a new fresh discount code in town, new 30 for new users. You can purchase any different types of accounts. There's instant accounts, there's evaluation step one, step two, and the rest of them. Any type of account that would suit your type of trading. There's some traders that would love to get an instant account. They do not want to go through the evaluation phase and all that. There's some traders that would love to just want to pass the phase one and pass the phase two before trading. So any type of account you would love to have, it's all with Handtech. All you just have to do is click the link that is showing on your screen and use the discount code for new users, right? All right, so and for those that have little or no knowledge about forex, contact the Dr. Bills Academy for you to be positioned for the upcoming free beginners bootcamp. All right, so yes, and don't forget, we are gifting one top fan today. I have my eyes peeled for the top fan at the end of this section. I will be gifting one top fan today. All right, so 25, please confirm if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right, okay. So are you are you ready to show us just a little, even if it's just 5 minutes of your time or 10 minutes? Just show us a
Okay,
little of what you have for us.
okay, no problem.
All right, so you can share your screen. I'll be maximizing you so you can share your screen with us. You're still with me, right?
Yeah, I'm still with you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. I'm trying to share my screen.
All right, you know how to go about it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm seeing sharing screen is not allowed here.
It's not allowed. Just
Okay.
okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, you can now. Yeah, go ahead.
So, Lucky, can you see my screen?
Yes, you have the chat 4 hour chat of gold on your screen.
Okay, no problem. So, good afternoon, guys. Welcome once again to Dr. Bill's Elite session. So, today we are going to be doing outlook on gold, what to expect from gold this coming week. So, briefly, I will just try to share a narrative of what gold has been doing since last week and also what to expect from this week. So, recently, I'm sure we've all heard of what's going on that the United States, is trying to acquire Greenland for national security, whereby other NATO countries are trying to defend Greenland from US takeover. So that would pose a significant effect on gold because when there is war between countries that are of world power, definitely investors would panic and they want to go to a safe haven, which is gold. So this would drive the prices of gold towards the bullish momentum very, very well, which we've been seeing since last year when during the Russia and Ukraine war. So this week, what should we be expecting after we had a range that eventually broke out on Friday and we had a continuous bullish momentum to the upside. So during the weekend, US also placed a 10% increase in tariff on all countries that are trying to defend Greenland from US invasion. That was why we saw this gap in the morning because over the weekend, investors, institutions has already placed their positions on gold. So we saw a gap. And what are we going to expect for gold this coming week? So we all know that gold broke the recent all-time high this morning as a result of that gap and the increase in price. So most likely we are trying to see gold rally up to 47, 48, and even 49 this coming month. So to position ourselves as a trader to this. So what am I expecting for gold this coming week? I'm expecting a possible retracement to the last supply level. So we could see the bullish continuation that we have in gold. So now these are the key levels I have highlighted that I would be actively looking where gold could react this coming week. So this was the last supply level for the SMC traders. We can refer to this as our what bearish order block. And what happened when the bearish order block is invalidated? That would become a bullish breaker. So also we can also see this as what a supply level has broken to the upside, which would temporarily act at demand level. So what am I expecting for gold for our gold traders? Gold is bullish on the bigger time frame. So we are expecting a possible retracement to last level. Then we see a continuous movement to the upside, something like this, something like this into this level, then to our 4-7 possible higher upward, a retracement, then we'll see something. So this is what I'm expecting. However, this is another level also. If I thought this gets invalidated, but these two levels, this one and this one, so this would act as a what liquidity whereby price would induce this low. So that would be seen clearly on the lower time frame, to annotate our chart very, very well. Bullish, expecting a short-term retracement into nice key levels so that we could continue our bullish run on gold. So most likely that might happen today. So this low, okay, let me annotate it well. Okay, let me just use this then since okay, so this level I'm expecting price to come induce this low, then tap into this our bearish order block that is now a bullish broker. Then we'll see a continuous movement to the upside, and this is another level also that I'm also eyeing. So these are the two key levels that we are expecting for gold. So stay tuned, observe when price get to this level, see the reaction, go to the smaller time frame with confirmation, then we target this zone, which are this, then the normal one, which is the 4,700 psychological level, then continuous upward movement. So a temporary retracement to key levels and expecting a continuous bullish run. So gold has been quite bullish. So that is what we should be looking out for gold this coming week in support with our fundamental analysis due to the current war that is ongoing. So expecting a possible retracement to these two key levels. This is the first one. This is the second one. Then we can see a nice push up to the upside, attacking those external range liquidity and moving into those psychological level. So that would be all for gold. I won't want to waste much of your time. In conclusion, gold is bullish. We are expecting a short-term retracement to continue our bullish momentum. Lucky, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, all right. So kindly end your screen and let me move on.
Okay.
All right, so guys, if you gained knowledge from what Tutor 25 had to explain to us about gold, please let me see your reactions in the chat box. Just I want to say yes. Just say yes if you gain something. If you gain something, say yes. Before I move on, say yes if you gain something. If you gain something, um, if you gain something from Tutor 25, how to explain to us, just say yes, thank you, yes, thank you, or whatnot. All right. So okay, I can see you guys. Okay, who's talking? My name is Lucky, Tutor Lucky, the coordinator of the live sections, the Dr. V's Elite live sections. For those that didn't get my introduction at the beginning. All right, so moving on. We've had ICT Queen Temi come to give us her breakdown on USD JPY alongside with a very heartfelt motivation. We also had to the 25 breakdown good for us. All right, so before I call in the next tutor, for those asking the discount code, it is displayed right on your screen. The Handtech link to use is displayed right on your screen. So click on the Handtech link, and then if you're a new user that have not gotten a Handtech account before, you can use discount code NEW30 to get 30% off your purchase. Right? This is for new users only. For new users only, and let me quickly attend to very few questions before I call in the next tutor because We have a lot of tutors on ground. Um, okay, so no question yet. If you have any question to ask, please just quickly drop it. Let me attend to two questions before we move on quickly.
Okay, Lucky, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Let me just list out all the codes for discount codes.
Okay.
Or, I think it's on the screen, but I'm just saying just only one.
Okay, send it to me. So let me update it on the screen.
Okay, okay, I will do that now.
All right. So, what is the rules of the prop firm? Someone is asking what is the rules of the prop firm. So, when you click on the dashboard, the Handtech Trader link on the show that is showing on your screen, you navigate to the place where every account type you're getting has its set of rules, simple rules to navigate you through. So, all you just simply have to do is go through the rules and then get conversant with it so you do not have any issues while trading the account, right? So that should help out. Discount code fire, please send it. Okay, all right. Okay, and remember, we are gifting the top fan at the end of the section, the number one top fan at the end of the section. So when the session is getting to the end, I will simply ask the top fan. I have to know it is this person, in fact, because I have to know it is this person. So nobody comes to my DM and say, oh, I'm the top fan or I'm the top fan. So I am not going to call the name of the top fan. So nobody goes to go and do wayo or do mago at the back. If you know you're the top fan, you just reach out to me and then I will verify that you're the top fan, and then I'll get your account details for Dr. Bis to credit you. Because I would not want a situation where people will go and maybe change their YouTube name and then come and say, oh, I'm the top fan, I'm the top fan. I don't want that, please. All right, so thank you. That's for the end of the section, right? All right, so Kenny, please indicate if you can hear me. To talk Kenny. If you're muted, you can unmute yourself. Kenny, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, all right. So, are you all set to share with us what you have for us today?
Yes, we're ready.
All right, fine. That's perfect. All right. So, please do want to share your screen. You okay? I've seen you trying to share your screen. You're Ken. That's Grim, right?
Yes.
All right. So you have the floor. So speak to us.
All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, the euro versus the Canadian dollar.
Yes. All right. So again, let me quickly introduce myself. Good morning, everyone. Welcome yet again to another session. You know how it goes. You know how we do this, and it's a new week, and I'm pretty sure you're all fired up for the week. And being said that is Monday, right? The beginning of the trading week. So basically, you would want to assess the market. You want to assess the market very carefully so that you can be able to know what your plan is for the week. So first thing first, we want to because price action is rolling over from last week Friday, and a lot happened during the weekend. So we have if I can see your comments. I think I would love every one of you to at least the top three currencies that you want me to analyze. Then we can get down to it. Aside that, I'm just going to share what I want, what I'm looking at this week, and you can tap in as well. So let me see how I'm gonna observe. Hold on. So I can see the comments. Okay. I can see the comments. I can see the comments. Um, the first three pairs that come on the chat box, we can analyze that. So we have GBP NZD from Modern Stories by Chi. Um, we have gold. I think there's somebody has already done gold. Celine, somebody has done gold. So we have okay. Euro USD from Celine and AUD from Brian. Okay, let's do this. So the first thing we're looking for is GBP NZD. Let's see GBP NZD. Okay. All right. So do you know what we always do here? If we are going to be making analysis, we need to go to the higher time frame to understand the direction. I mean, if you already have a sort of experience, right? You know that the higher time frame controls the lower time frame. So no matter what you want to do, even if you're trying to buy, if selling is going to what is going to sell. So we're going from the higher time frame right here. You see that from our daily perspective, we already have like this overall push towards to the downside, right? So clearly, what you see here is what the market is what is completely bearish, right? You see that anything you are looking for is what just towards sell. So if you're trying to buy, you know that you're going to be catching what the falling line, right? So if you look at this, we have price taking out this level, right? So overall, we are still in that uptrend push from the higher time frame, but you can clearly see that we're broken out from what from this levels right here. So this already tells that okay, we're already having what the bearish market push further down to what to the sell side liquidity on the daily right here. So definitely you know that oh, price could reach out to what to this level in coming week, right? This coming few days to come, we have our price going to take out for this low. So going to the 4 hours now, we're trying to see. You can see that we're pushing down into time to be able to observe what we are doing. So that way now you can see that we also have this level taken out from what from the 4 hours perspective, and now we have what is coming down. So what we're going to look now is looking for sell opportunities, right? I mean, it's very possible to catch buys, but like I said, if the higher time frame is selling, there's no reason why you should be trying to force a buy here. You know, you're going to get bought. So looking at this now, we have this really high right here. And remember, we got this level from the daily, so we know that with time, price is going to get here, right, over time. Now, if price is going to get there over time, you can see that we have this internal structure here. So that way, we can as well say that in this range right here, we're expecting the buy to what to continue what to sell. You can see that now. So that way now we are following in line with what with the direction and what we're planning to what to take what this sell further towards the downside. So if we even want to drop lower, we can go into the 1 hour time frame to spot our demands, our supply and demand level. So we can clearly see that there is supply level at the top right here, which is the area where we are expecting price to get to forward for sell. So this will be what I'll be looking at. So that way now we are following the actual direction towards to the downside, right? Because we clearly observe that the higher time frame is selling. So we are going down to look for pattern starts going to enable us to want to sell the market, right? So I'm going to be putting my shots here and we're taking this back down to what to that sell side liquidity on the daily time frame. So that way we have what our setup in place for what for the GBP NZD. So when we look at this, we can clearly see this is what we are expecting. So anything now inside this range now will now be what that's time frame internal liquidity. That way that you know that price is going to clear up all this what all this level here, and you see this we have this inducement right here. So this is exactly what we're expecting. So if you have a view like this, or if you actually see the same analysis, then we know that we're expecting about we're risking about 50 pips. It has not too much 50 pips to get 20 pips to get 176 pips, even if lower, let's say 180 pips. That's about 1 to 3.5. Risking 1 to get 3.5. That's a good return. So we have eyes on this guy as well. So next up, We have okay, modern story by cheap doctors. We have AD, Euro USD from Celine Ayomi. So this is a GBP GBP NZD. So you can take your screenshot on this and let's see how this turn out. So we have Euro USD. Let's see what we used doing. So this is my outlook from EU. So basically, I've been following EU for a while, right? You can see that we have been selling EU last year, right? So when the year started, you can see that in January we have been shorting EU, and we intended to get a sell from here, but price did not get to our entry. It didn't exactly what we wanted, right? As you can see that we are still what we're still bearish on this guy. So what we want to do now is to recalibrate. So I'm going to take all this out, looking from the daily perspective. So now you can still see that this also here, the daily perspective is bearish, right? Very bearish. So if we do this, so now looking at the daily structure, we observe that this also has happened. Now the daily here has already switched perspective. So right here, you see that daily has a perspective to bear. So we are having lower lows and lower highs here. Now, if you can get this right here, you see that we've taken out this level and we have this high right here. So we are kind of in this daily range right here where we can expect anything to happen. Either we have price take out the buy side liquidity or we have what price continue lower, right? But with the kind of structure we are seeing, we still possibly intend price to push lower unless we are changing structure narrative in this area. So when we go to the 4 hours, you can see that we still have our range on that 4 hours level, right? So in this case now you see all this internal liquidity from the daily, right? You see that we have this range right here. If you're going to be observing from trend line perspective, you see that price is likely to, if we are going that bullish perspective, price is likely to what to take out this liquidity in this trend line, right? To then put out the way. So that way now we are now seeing that possibly price is likely to go bullish on Euro USD, whereas we can have that retracement before what before that sell. No, mind you, we are still bearish on Euro USD, right? But we need to have what we need to have like the 50% filled out on the range. So when I say 50% filled out on the range now, you can get your Fibonacci from the high of the range to the low. Definitely, you see that price at 50% right here. But we'll be expecting what a further push into at least our golden level before what before the drop. So that way if we have a price pushing back down to continue, then we have our entry for longs from this area towards the upside. So let me not confuse you too much. So right now we have that range from the what from the daily perspective. So we want to narrow our range down into the 4 hours. So we have right sweep out our immediate low right here. So we have this level invalidated. Now in this case now we have this as our fractal high. We have this as our fractal high right here. So now, one thing about these fractal levels is these are key points that we can, key levels that we could expect price to what to react from. So you can see that this is a fractal level now that price is currently reacting on. So if this fractal level is going to hold, then we could expect sales, which is just going to continue the whole direction. But if price is going to take out this level, then we can seek price come back lower to go bullish. So right now we are in the 4 hour fractal range on Euro USD. That is to say, we can either continue our sales here to the downside, or we expect price to what to keep on going bullish. So either way, now what I'm expecting is if price is going to go lower, then we are using this level to what to take out the liquidity. But if price is going to push even further higher, then we can expect this level to what to go. So right now we're like I said, we're stuck in this range, and I wouldn't really expect much for EURUSD. But the high chance here that I'm getting is what we are likely to sell because you see the rejection from what of today. Right, today being Monday, now you can see that price is from this level. If I get down um to see my level, you can see I can refine this and see that price is reacting upward of the supply level. And since today opened, we had that inducement right here where we would have what tapped our entry, and this was the engineer liquidity right there. So we have this level, tapped out, and boom, entry, and we're selling short. So likely, if we were to get in on this area, they would have gotten it since 8 o'clock, right? You can see since 8 o'clock, would have
My
gotten
God,
it.
how you doing? I've not heard you in a
What?
long time. I don't know. I missed that one.
Please, whoever that is,
Yay! So you get time to spend.
VIP, VIP, please mute your mic.
Yeah.
All right, so in this case now, we already have what our candle shift right here. So if we're going to be holding for shorts, this is what would likely happen. We can stop above and we're taking it down to what, to this level. So here is, like I said, this is the, if we're going to what momentum, because initially we would have gotten our,
Kenny, are you there? Hello, Kenny. All right, so sorry guys, seems Kenny has a bit of network issue. So I believe he will resolve it soon and he will be with us in no time. If you can hear me, please indicate that you can hear me on the chat. If you can hear Lucky, please indicate that you can hear me. Just indicate in the chat room that you can hear me if you can hear Lucky. No, I mean his network is hooked. Yeah, I mean if you can hear me Lucky, please indicate that you can hear me. All right. VIP, can you hear me? Seems you muted. VIP, can you hear me? Unmute yourself.
Yes, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, loud and clear. All right. I would love Kenny to finish his class. Then you can continue. Kenny, can you hear me? Kenny, you're on. Can you hear me? Indicate if you can hear me. Okay. What
can you,
about now? Can you hear me now, Kenny?
yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. So your network got hooked for a while.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
So see if you could continue. We can hear
Okay,
you
so
now.
like I was saying, yeah, I was saying that this is the last one we're going to be looking. Because of time, I want other tutors to come in. So I'm just going to look at three because there are a lot of pairs happening on, like everybody's dropping something on, and I wish I could hop in on all of them, right? But we just need to save space, and then again, this motivates you to want to join in the live joining the live for, because you know that we're going to be attending to each and every one of you, so that way you get to understand the perspective of people that know what they're doing, and you learn from that as well. So we're just hopping into this one, the last one, and we'll wrap it up. So hold on. Okay. So now on this one, ADSD right here, you can clearly see that we're in the range right here. So let me just take this off because this was an analysis from last week, and I've been waiting for price to come into this area, which price has been stalling this. So now in this case, now from the H4 perspective, we want to draw our range. Right here, we have this range, and We had that range and we had this range. Now, in this case, now price swept at this level, and now we have this high, and currently we have this level right here. The price has taken out that area. So you can see that the range is shifting. So we are trying to get our true range right here. So we have this low, we have this low right here, and we have this level has been taken out. So we have this high. So this is our true range now. So everything else has been taken out or open liquidity. When I say open liquidity, it means that price could likely still come here. This is our open liquidity. So we have open liquidity. These are open liquidity. Then this one has been taken out. We have price invalidate that level. We have price invalidate this level as well. So now this is our open liquidity. Now in our open liquidity now we have what either price selling or buying, right? So before I go down there, we go to our daily time frame and you see that the daily time frame has been ranging. And when I say it has been ranging, now you see that we clearly have the direction. It's buying, it's selling, it's buying, it's selling. So if you go to the 4 hours now, you can see that range. And when I say that range now, you observe that this level right here, we have entry for demand level right here. So this triggered in the morning, right? This is the start of Monday, and price is what heading to the upside. And also we have price trigger for ourselves. So you can see this is why we're in the range of supply and demand. Now let me even refine this lower. We have level lower level right here, and we have this level.
Ken, are you still with us? All right. Kenny's network has gone off again. Um, but I think you guys were getting his lecture before his network happened to shut off. Kenny, are you with us now?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, your network is taking a little.
Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, what I wanted to say, I've been saying the whole time is we are stuck in a range, right? Which is the range between supply and demand, right here. So initially last week we got in an entry for sell here, which should have taken out this low, but price still used that same level to go bullish. So now is it that price is taking buy side or is taking sell side? So initially, this entry got triggered in the morning to the up to the like price triggered here, and we're buying. So right now it's kind of tricky because we don't have an initial
I think we should
direction
move on.
because is it that bad? I've been talking. Is it that
No,
bad?
no, Kenny, I can hear you. Continue. I think Victor is lagging.
So what I'm saying now is we are stuck in this range, and we clearly don't have a true direction until one of this level is broken. So selling from here now, the price has gone back to their entry, and people took in new buys from here. So likely they are expecting that the buys is going to take out buy side liquidity here, and those people selling are expecting price to take out sell side liquidity here. So for ADUSD, I likely will stay out until what one of this direction has been chosen, right? So that's basically it for AUDSD. So just to saving more time, the next tool is going to come in. And so clearly we looked at GBP, we looked at Euro USD, and we looked at AUD USD. So we are clearly on the sell on Euro USD here. So hoping that price was going to push down for that because we already have our setup in place, and the whole direction still is what is bearish. So we expect what price to pushing that bearish momentum towards to take out this on EU. So that's that. So thank you for hosting me. God bless you. I
All right, so I believe you done now, right, Kenny? Okay. All right. So thank you very much, to Kenny.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So, wonderful lecture from Tito Kenny at Kenny right now on Instagram. So, wonderful. If you gain something, I think he presented about three to four different pairs. He started with Euro card, then went to GBP NZD, then Euro USD. I don't know if there's anyone more I'm missing, but this is the three I saw, and he did very good justice to it. So if you gain something from what Tito Kenny had for us, please show some fire emoji in the chat box. Show some fire emoji in the chat box if you gained knowledge from all the pairs he analyzed for us. Fire, show some fire. Engage, fire. Burn out the chat box with fire, 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 fire. Engage with some fire emojis. Engage with some fire emojis. Fire, 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 fire. All right, so I'll be bringing in a very good tutor next. But before that, for those that would love to get an account with Handtech to start up your scaling your capital journey in the forex market, the Handtech link is on your screen. You can do well to click it. There are different account types, and then for new users, there's discount code new 30. There are other discount codes you can use also. You just have to contact the academy for other discount codes. Or let me call out some on this call. There is the save 20 code, save 20, where you have 20% off accounts like the 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000 challenge. There's the save 10, where you have like 10% off the 100,000 and 200,000 challenge. There's the instant 20, where you have 20% off instant funding, and there's the save 15, where you have 15% off the 25,000 and 50,000 challenges. All right, so these are the available discount codes that you can use and get a Handtech account for yourself. All right, so and I hope you guys are gaining knowledge so far, and I want you guys to make good use of everything you're learning so far. All right, so without wasting much of our time, I'll be bringing in to the VIP, um Victor. So let me enable you.
Hey, brother, how
All
you
right,
doing?
yeah, indicate if you can
Okay.
hear me clear.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right, so just share your screen and speak to us.
All right, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Dr. Bill's Forex Academy brokerage firm. I'm VIP tutor from the academy, and my intention today is to help you. My intention is to make sure that I put out enough information that allows you to be more profitable in your system. Although today is Monday, right? So I usually try to settle down within Monday. I'm personally on a trade right now. Tutor Kenny came on the other time and spoke about Euro USD. Now, Euro USD is bias is you can expect the market to start selling from where it is at right now, but he's expecting a push to the upside. I'm going to share my screen now, and a push to the upside that takes him to the downside. Now, obviously, personally, I'm on a trade right now on Euro USD, which confirms his bias as to probability of sales. I'm trying to press the share button, but it's not allowing me. But
Just click on share screen.
yeah, I'm pressing it, but maybe my network or it's not just allowing me.
Probably your network.
Yeah, I'm pressing the share screen. But while the network starts to do what is deliver, I want to tell you guys about Antec Markets and what the proprietary firm space is all about. Now on Twitter, if you are very active there, you would see that many of the times influencers come on and a few of them have different opinion and view about what prop firms should be or what prop firms are. Now, someone came up the other day and said, trade your $10. Try not to, you know, um, try not to think of profit as the one way to scale. And other people will tell you and say profit is the only way to scale. Well, I'm on both sides, but I'm coming from a perspective or from a point of knowing that I don't have $20,000 live, and I don't have $10,000 live, or even $1,000 live to trade and risk. I'm a very good trader. So what do I do? There are a couple of these different options that you can do. Number one, you can try to flip your $10 to $10,000, which is almost has a 20% probability. Number two, you could go to investors and tell them about your trading skills, show them proof of what you can do, and then they give you capital and fund, which is risky because at the end of the day, everything is risky. But you are pressed by wanting to deliver and having to not lose their capital. The third option that I know is that you can buy a prop firm from Forex Market, and then you can clearly see that the market, the proprietary firm is giving you options to trade a larger capital size, just offering you the opportunity to pay with a small amount. Now, out of all these three options, you have to critically analyze yourself to know what type of human being that you are. Are you more of a risk taker, like on the high side, having to think of flipping $10 to $10,000 or $1,000, right? If you can do that, fine, because I've seen people flip $200 to $30,000, right? Seen my personal friends flipped 1 million to 80 million, right? So I don't really have anything against that. Or you can go to an investor like Dr. Bills and say, listen, I know how to trade. Would you be able to fund my trading and we can share profits? Or you can decide to basically, I don't know why the share screen thing is not working, no, but you can decide to basically go to hand tech and buy a small prop firm, a small prop firm. I think a $5,000 account, depending on what you're trying to get, starts from $15 upward. I mean the instant live, right? And that's what I personally like. So you can take that and then knowing that you're a good trader, give yourself 3 to 6 months to pass the stages. No need to rush. Don't press it out, and then just basically scale through. The idea is not to make the money fast. The idea is knowing where you are. Like my friend Oedi would always say, know your context, the context of your life. You don't have money right now. You are probably at a level where you can't afford you can't even talk to investors. You don't have to communicate. You don't have to share your ideas. That's one thing that's good about Forex. You don't always have to be the one to, you don't have to talk to another human being. All you need to do is be able to press the buy and sell button, and they know what you're doing and know when to buy or to sell. Now, this is exactly what the Dr. Bills and the Antec market do to people like you that are willing to learn. We come on a live session like this with amazing tutors. Lucky Ken, ICT Queen basically came on there and gave you a few of the nuggets, telling you not to always come to for the giveaways, and just be very active with your own the understanding of having to be better at trading. Now, I would say that I would say to you as well, there is no trading, or many people would say you are not profitable until you are making millions, and I agree with that as well. Do you understand? So you need capital, you need equity, you need volume. So my say to the fights and the back and forth on Twitter is, if you know the context of your life, try and get or go for what is befitting to you. Naturally, the easiest way to fall back to is having to go through the prop firm route. Now, I have two accounts with Handshake right now. One of the live instant accounts, and the challenge phase, because it's a new year. I'm trying to start off with a cool note. Now, what I want to do is I want to give you all the opportunity to buy a prop firm account and join me on the challenge to pass it. Right? So if you want to pass your challenge, buy the account first. Text Dr. Bill, tell him that okay, I bought an account. What do I do next? And then you can ask for VIP on the academy. My job is to make sure that you pass your account, and I'm doing it absolutely for free. You can share the signals. You can even join the free boot camp. That's why I share most of my trades. So you can join there and then just take the same trade as me. And I promise you, guaranteed, this is not the first time I've done it. I've done it multiple times, and I want to do it again for 2026. So buy an account, right? Text Dr. Bills, join the group, take the signals, and I give you guaranteed. Let me not press myself and let me give myself a little bit of 3 to 6 months. You pass your profit account, and we can start scaling you up from there. My share screen button, I can't even see it anymore. It was there just there, and now I can't even see it. So what I want to do is, obviously, I'm already
Are you
selling
joining
EU
from?
at the moment.
Hello, Victor. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Are you joining
yeah,
from
I
a
can hear you,
laptop?
bro. I'm
Or,
just saying that
are you joining from a laptop or phone?
because of I just switched to my phone because it was not working. So I switched I switched to my phone just there because I'm not seeing
Okay.
the button is not working on my laptop.
I haven't actually used
And now on my phone I can't even see it. On my phone I can't
okay.
even see it at all.
Yeah, I think it's best with your laptop because I'm using my laptop.
Okay, okay. I saw it on my laptop too, but I can't, and now on my phone I can't see it. So I think the best thing to do is just to tell them to move on to the next tutor. But obviously know that I'm selling EU at the moment. Basically the same price parameter. If you watch them Ken when he came on, literally the same thing. You know what's crazy? Me and Ken go back and forth in the DM, and he watches my trade, and he always sends me his trade. I'm like, yo, bro, we are thinking that, like, so me and Ken actually trade the same, or we have the same perspective on certain things. So I would naturally just say, fall back to what Ken says about Euro USD, selling it at the moment. And if you want to enter, it's still at the entry, actually. It's still very much at the entry. So you can take a sell there, a 20 pip stop loss for a 60 pips TP. So 1:3. So if you're risking $10, you'll be getting $30. $30, you'll be getting $90, $100 for $300, and so on and so forth. I'm VIP, and I hope to be here with you the next time. I hope I'm able to share my screen the next time. But obviously, right now, I can't. So lucky, Dr. Bills, thank you for the opportunity to be able to do this with these wonderful people. I hope I've been able to impact you with my knowledge on prop firms and what you do. I'm VIP, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right, so wonderful one. I'm actually not happy that you were not able to share your screen because I know you would have done justice
Me
to the
too.
chat. Yeah, I know you would have done
Me too.
justice to the chat, but it's fine. It's all good. There's always a next time. And there's always room for improvements. All right, so guys, you all heard from VIP to the VIP. He came in and explicitly told you what you need to do to stay profitable, and that's using the handtech prop firm, buying any account type, and taking your time. You understand? You don't have to rush it. You technically do not have to rush it. You understand? You just have to take your time and pass the challenge. If you're going for the instant funding, you don't have any challenge to pass. All you just have to do is stick with the rules of the instant funding, and then trade and make money, as simple as that. And if you're going for the challenge faces account, all you just have to do is be very careful with the step one and the step two, or the phase one and the phase two rather, and make sure you follow the rules. I mean, as far as you stick to the rules, you are going to be fine. You're going to be fine. It's as simple as that. All right, so we're coming to the tail end of the live session for today. We've been here for almost an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, I'm saying an hour and 20 minutes so far. All right, so and I mean, it's just an outlook section. We're able to explore combined around four to five different currency pairs, including gold, right? And then with these tutors came and did wonderful justice to it. All right, so I'm seeing just one top fan, and at Nigerian wedding vlogs, and you've been consistent so far as a top fan from beginning to the end. So what we're going to do is very simple. Send your accounts in the distance in the chat box. Please, please, please. Only that Nigeria wedding vlogs, please. I can't see it though. Okay, I'll attend to the questions very soon. I'm seeing people asking how can one maintain the prop firm account? What is this? Okay, I'm going to attend to these questions very. Let me just get that one over. So, where's the Nigerian wedding vlogs person? I'm still waiting. Oh, please, I don't have much time. I love people saying congratulations to the person. I mean, it is always good to congratulate because one day to be your own turn. Last YouTube live section on Monday, someone else won it. You understand? So it is one day is going to be your turn. As far as you're consistent with the sections and all that, you're definitely going to win one day. You understand? And who has won before cannot win again. Um, I've not seen your account on Nigerian wedding vlogs. I'm going through the chat box and I'm not seeing your account. Send it. You're saying I've sent it, sir. Type it on this chat box. I can't see it, please. Type it again, please be fast. Is YouTube not allowing? Oh, you keep on saying you've sent it, but I can't see anything to be honest. Write it together. Okay, I've seen it. Your Temi, your Temi Oluwa Richard, if I'm not mistaken, right? Kindly confirm if your Temi Oluwa Richard Akinyele. No, you're not that person. You're not that person. You're not that person. Somebody else is trying to impersonate you. Someone else is trying to impersonate you. How do I do this since you can't? I don't know if YouTube has a. I don't know if YouTube has a rule that you cannot. Somebody else is typing the account number in the chat box. Okay, yes, sir. YouTube won't don't allow. Okay, so that means you have to reach out. All right, reach out to me on. Reach out to me on your Sani Amina. Okay, your Sani Amina. All right, reach out to me on WhatsApp with your name and your details and prove that you're the person, please. So I'm sending out my WhatsApp number. I don't know if YouTube was going to allow it also, but let's see. Can you see my WhatsApp number? Let me show it on the screen. Yeah, so reach out to me on WhatsApp and with proof, please. Only the winner, please. Only the winner, please. Reach out to me on WhatsApp with proof. You said your name is Sani Amina. So reach out to me on WhatsApp with an account number having this name and prove that you're the person that won it. You're this person having this account. Please reach out to me now. So because Dr. Bills is asking for it. Reach out to me now. I just need, since you said your name is Sani Amina, I just need a name, an account having this name, and then prove that you're the owner of that this YouTube account, and then we can go from there. All right, so that will be all for now as regards the giveaway. Same time next week, your Monday 11 next week 11 a.m. We're going to be having this YouTube live section. It is going to be going. I can see the numbers. So I'll chat you now. Okay, all right. So if you have any inquiries also as regards the Dr. Bill's Academy, how to purchase the Handtech account and all that, you can also reach out to me and I'll guide you through. All right, so that'll be all for now. I hope you guys gained free knowledge and make sure you purchase your Antec account. The link has been displaying. I just removed it now so the person can see my WhatsApp. But um make sure you purchase your account your with Antec and then let's go from there. So if you have any inquiries, do well to reach out to the academy, to Dr. Bills or other channels. You can also reach out to me and I would put you through. The academy has different packages. There's the mentorship package, there's the signal package, there's the private mentorship package. Then as the call was going on, I saw some people asking me questions about basic questions about beginners forex knowledge or how to calculate a pip, what is leverage, what is this, what is that. This call is not scheduled for to answer questions like that. But then there's a free beginners bootcamp that is scheduled to take place next month from the 9th of February to the 21st of February. And that beginners bootcamp is tailored specifically for people with little or no knowledge about Forex. So come there and you will learn everything you need to know to start your Forex journey. All right. So that will be all for now. Okay, I'm seeing somebody trying to reach out to me. Hey, two people has reached out to me, the original one and the fake one, but it's fine. All right, so that'll be all for now, and I hope to see you guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We have Tuesday live section on Telegram, and on Thursday we have Instagram question and answer section. So these are other areas where you can get to learn more about what you need to stay profitable as a trader. All right, so the winner, the Nigerian wedding vlogs, the top one fan, please reach out to me on WhatsApp because you guys you're not able to send your account number here. So reach out to me on WhatsApp and let's go from there. Say your name is Sani Amina, so I would love to see a name with the Sani Amina. Then if you have any other inquiries, you can also reach out to me also. All right, so take care guys. Bye for now.